Hello everyone, it's Veronica and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my end of June reading vlog. I did one in May and I read 3 books in May to really finish strong for May, and for this month I will kind of just keep going on that 3-book theme to finish June off strong. I had a really good month so far. I had a little bit of a tiny bit of a slump in the beginning of June, but then I found my groove towards the middle and then the end, so I'm on it. So I will be reading 3 books. They're all fantasy because I love fantasy. It's one of my favorite genres to read within the fiction setting, and let's get started. The first book I'm going to read is The Kingdom of Back by Mary Lou. This was on my June TBR actually. Now's the time to finally read it. I will be putting a full review on what my thoughts were down in the description box below for you to check out. I will go more in depth on how I felt about this book, but don't worry, when I finish this book I will still come to you guys and just tell you guys what I thought, what I rated it, and that's the first book I want to read. The second 2 was featured in my mini book haul, and that is the 2 books I got by Alexa Dawn, Brightly Burning and The Stars We Steal. Yes, and I'm really excited for these. I feel like The Stars We Steal is like pirates, and then no, this is a spaceship. This is also a spaceship, so it's sci-fi. My bad. But I'm really excited to read this. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to read The Kingdom of Back first, because that's the book I'm actually doing a review for. And then I'm going to read The Stars We Steal and then Brightly Burning right after that. I will not be doing a review, but I will be sharing you guys what I thought of these 2 books with you guys here in this vlog. So I'm going to get started with The Kingdom of Back. Hey guys, so I just want to give you an update. I'm on page 105 of Kingdom of Back, and so far I'm liking it. It's definitely very middle grade, very like middle grade to young adult is like the good age group for this book. It's cute. It's got that fantasy aspect and just the dreaming kind of thing, just dreaming of a fantasy world. And it's pretty good. I love the details Mary Lou puts into the book. It's really nice, and just the details, it's really beautiful, and just like it's got that historical aspect to it, of course, obviously, and so far I'm liking it. I'm like almost halfway through the book, and I think I'll probably finish this tonight. I am liking it so far. I think it's okay, but I feel like if this came out like earlier or I was in the younger age group, I would like it more, but I think, I'm still in the halfway point, so I think I'm a little too early to really say what I feel about this book. Anyways guys, that's just what I wanted to tell you guys, and yeah. Hey guys, so I am back with an update. I have officially finished The Kingdom of Back by Mary Lou, and I'm giving it 3 stars. Just because I think it was a nice read. I did enjoy it. It was cute and very nice for middle grade readers. When I was reading it, I liked it. I think it was cute. I thought it was nice, but I just found that I was not as invested in the story as I wish I could have been. If I was reading it as a middle schooler at the moment, maybe I would have liked it more, but this came out years ago, and I was in middle school years ago. I mean, no, this came out a few months ago, and I was a middle schooler years ago. There you go. That makes more sense. Yeah, I thought it was okay. And if you guys want to read more as to why I rated it specifically 3 stars, check the description down below. I will have it, just my review on what I thought of The Kingdom of Back. So, the next book I'm going to be reading is obviously The Stars We Steal by Alexa Dawn, which is what I wanted to read next, and I'm pretty excited for this. I think this is definitely more my age, in the young adult to adult zone, so I'm actually very excited to read this. Yeah, it's about an 18-year-old princess heir to a fated European spaceship. So it's got that like historical sci-fi fantasy kind of aspect to it. So I'm actually really excited for this, and I think I'll give you guys an update soon as to how I like it. I will see you guys later with an update as to where I am in The Stars We Steal. Morning guys, it is currently 8:42 and I am on page, already halfway there. I'm on page 242 of The Stars We Steal, and so far I'm actually liking it. It's so enjoyable. I really like it. I think the connection between Leo, or Leonie, but Leo for short, and Elliot, who she used to love in the past. Elliot came back, and now it's like an enemies to lovers. So I really like it. It's the second chance romance. Obviously, I have gotten to the part where things go down, and I don't know how I feel about it. I really like it, and I actually tabbed some of my favorite parts and just some sad parts throughout the story. And I feel like Leo, she's such an understanding character. It's amazing how nice she is. And what's great about Leo is that she's not like a thin, pretty girl, but she's got curves, and you know, she's not just thin, she's I don't know the word, but you know, she's not like a thin girl. So I'm really sad because I feel like this should be a series, but I feel like the ending would obviously end it well for a standalone. But I think if this was a series, I'd probably be okay with it. And I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I would have thought I would. And I'll update you guys later on how I feel and just everything that I'm just what if I finish this. I'll tell you guys what I thought about this book, because I'm not doing any review on my blog for Stars We Steal and Brightly Burning, so this is my review. This is the review. So I'll update you guys later with my full thoughts when I finish the book. Hey guys, it is 11:20 right now, and I have officially finished The Stars We Steal by Alexa Dawn, and I'm giving it 4 stars because it was good and I actually really enjoyed it. It's just, I like that. I realized I said historical fiction in the past. It's not at all. It's very much sci-fi based, and I really enjoyed the way they took aspects of like the old world, which is, you know, right now Earth, to their time living in space, and I think that was great. Their ships were basically named after countries and just different historical moments. It was interesting. It was good. I really enjoyed the romance, the development, why it was an enemies to lovers. It was talked about somewhere, and I tabbed all my favorite parts, and some of the sad parts I was like, ooh. And I really enjoyed it, actually. I think it's a great young adult. It's definitely appropriate for, I want to say maybe 14 and above, or, you know, even 13. I think just as long as you're a teenager, I think this is great. It's got some language, but not a lot. You know, it's got a few, maybe here and there would be a few swear words, but honestly, it was great and definitely teen appropriate. Just 13 and above, I think it would be a fantastic book if you're a fan of just kind of the fantasy base. I haven't been reading sci-fi, and I feel like this is definitely classified as a sci-fi, so I'm glad I got this. Actually, it was really cute and good, and I love, you know, you're really sometimes not expecting some things, but I did enjoy it, although there were some parts where I was like, yeah, okay. You know, it was just an okay, which was probably why I didn't rate it 5 stars, but 4 stars is good. I think this is definitely recommendable. I think anyone should read it, and Leo was such a strong character, and I really liked the way she like thought for her family. She wasn't selfish. On some occasions, very little, she was selfish, but she she was thinking about her family a lot, and I love that, especially her sister Karina, who's 16 and Leo is 19, and just the way she was so kind and so sweet, and their Leo and Elliot's romance was amazing. Their development as characters themselves and their relationship in total was absolutely great. So 4 stars for me in The Stars We Steal by Alexa Dawn. So the next book, obviously, I'm going to be reading Brightly Burning, and I'm pretty excited. It also deals with spaceships, so both books are very sci-fi based. And this time, I think there was like problems as to, and which is why they went up into space, but this, in Brightly Burning, they were exiled into space. Well, they were exiled from Earth, so they went up into space. So I'm interested to see what this is about. I'm not entirely sure what genres besides sci-fi this is. Definitely there's going to be a few hidden romances in it. And I hope I can categorize this as young adult as well, for teens and up. I think I'll update you guys a little bit later around the halfway point in Brightly Burning to see where I leave off. Hey guys, so I'm officially on page 100 of Brightly Burning, and it's pretty good so far. I got to the point where our main character Stella and our hero Hugo finally meet, and they met in like around 2 chapters ago, maybe 2 chapters ago, maybe 1, I think, and their interaction was so cute. The first time they met, the first words that Hugo said to Stella were absolutely adorable, and I love him, and he's just, yes, it's just one of those things that I really look for in a hero. Funny, and I mean, obviously I'm only on page 100, and this is probably a 300-page book, I believe, yeah. And so I have no idea what is going to happen, and I did read the synopsis though, but I feel like I never properly read the synopsis, which is my fault all around. So far, I'm really liking Brightly Burning. I feel like there's a connection between Brightly Burning and The Stars We Steal. So, just even though like the connection is spaceships, I feel like it's in the same like story universe. Obviously they're in space, so it's the same universe, but I feel like the ships and everything somehow connect, but I don't actually know, So I do think that Brightly Burning is pretty good so far. No complaints at the moment. It started off a little slow, but it was just the introduction of how she ends up on the ship because she was offered a job. She got accepted to a job there, so when she first arrived, it took a lot of time to be introduced. I'm liking where it's going, and I think I'll update you guys a little bit later or maybe tomorrow just to see where I leave off. And yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this so far. Morning guys, it is officially 8:50, and last night I finished Brightly Burning, and I'm rating it 4.5. And I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. There was just something about Brightly Burning that I really enjoyed that just was good, I usually don't dabble into the science, the like sci-fi, and reading The Stars We Steal and then Brightly Burning was just really good. I finally found the connection. I feel like timeline-wise, they're both in the same like universe. So I really enjoyed it. I think that Brightly Burning comes first, and then timeline-wise, and then The Stars We Steal is afterward. But all I know is that there are similarities between the ships and all these like places. The ship places. And so I thought it was really interesting. Even though Brightly Burning came out the first, and then The Stars We Steal, it could have been mixed. I really enjoyed Brightly Burning, and I really liked the romance between Stella and Hugo. I thought they were so cute, and just the fact that for both books there wasn't an insta-love, it wasn't insta-love, so I really enjoyed that. It's definitely young adult appropriate, and it was good. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't think that this type of topic would be interesting to me, but I really enjoyed it. As you can see, these lovely tags. I ran out of orange like halfway through and ended up having to use white. I really enjoyed both these books, and I would highly recommend these two if you're just getting started with sci-fi romance. I think these two are fabulous books to start with. Thank you guys so much for coming to read my end of June, not May, reading vlog. I really enjoyed doing this. I really enjoyed doing May's too, which will be up in the cards, by the way. And I didn't think I would finish the books this fast. I already reviewed all 3 of these books. I have short reviews on these 2 books on Goodreads, and then my review that's going up tonight on The Kingdom of Back, and I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to check these books out, or you've already checked them out, you liked them. I want to hear what you guys thought of these books. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Or do you want to try them? I want to hear them down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and hit that red subscribe button. I would love the support. You guys mean a lot to me, and I could not have done any of these videos without you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you guys next time for more book contents. Bye!